Yeah, I like it sweet. Cow. Right, let's get outside. Now, is that a table? Do I trust that? Christ. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Ah, I see the problem. That's not great. And that's going to fall in my tea as well. Coffee, even. Well, that's not a great start, is it? Oh, balls. Well... Oh God. I've got ants all over my legs. Oh God. Oh, I've stood in an ant's nest. Oh no. That's not great. Oh, this is a terrible start. What have I stood in? My God, they were swarming my leg. Well, it's definitely been an interesting start to this video. So, where are we and how did we get here? I guess I'll get a microphone on so we can, you can hear me properly. Right, I think we have a microphone. Right. So, where are we then? We're in the UK, we're in England. Just arrived. When was it? What day are we? It feels like about 48 hours ago I was on a roof in Tekirdağ removing a water heater. I say removing, throwing it off the side of a building. So yeah, the last you would have seen of me would have been me whitewashing the walls in Tekirdağ, and then we were preparing to put the water heater, I'm just keeping an eye on these ants, put the water heater system on the roof of the house. So that, I believe, is now actually done as of this moment. I'll see if I can get some footage from Ahmet, my brother-in-law, who actually finished setting it up. But yeah, so the local scrap metal guy came around and he basically said he would help us. Oh, is that a butterfly or something? Oh, it's a bird. Oh, is it a robin? It's a little bird nesting in the bush next to me. I think he wants to come and say hello. Anyway, where was I? So, yes, scrap metal guy said he would give me a hand getting the old boiler, the old water tank off the roof. Yeah, he gave me a hand, but it was mostly gravity. But yeah, he got a guy with a disc cutter up there and he cut the whole frame apart because it was kind of fixed to the roof. It was welded to the roof.
Ana.
Evet.
Abi. I don't want to
Neydi neydi o?
Wow.
Harika.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. You want to see the demonstration?
No, please no.
Ege nereye gitti? Ege!
Muzi.
Ne arıyordun sen aşağıya oğlum?
Annem ve babam söyledim.
Amcacığa bakacağız.
Evet.
Abla adı ne? Dur bir saniye.
Bizden bu kadar.
Allah razı olsun.
İngiliz de. İngiliz de. İngiliz de. Türk işi. Lokma lokma. Yavaş yavaş.
Yavaş yavaş.
Acele yok.
Basically, he says, if you were English, we will do everything slowly.
Evet,
And
evet.
nipple and nipple. But this is Turkish style, so just do it and done it.
Nasıl araya kaynatıyor?
Ama sana bir şey söyleyeyim, helal olsun. Pırlanta gibi. Bu arada bu ayı.
So, yeah. So that went. Oh, yeah. So I finished whitewashing the front of the garden. Then I started on the black enamel painting for the gates, the metal paint. So all the gates and the front fence looked nice. So it's all in black and white now, and it's good enough. We went from Tekirdağ to Istanbul for a couple of nights. Still paranoid about these ants. We went to Istanbul for a couple of nights just to get settled, get all the rest of our stuff to come here. Then we travelled to the airport. I've got this feeling of creepy crawlies everywhere. So we managed to get seats on the plane together. And although we couldn't see out the windows, we didn't know what the hell was happening when we had quite a rough landing. And Mum has a habit of playing solitaire to pretend the landing isn't happening.
Finish it.
Then we made our way down the M25, the road to hell, and the M3, and finally down to here in Poole. And I've spent yesterday and today sort of assessing the jobs around the house and what I need to do over the next few weeks or so. The weather here is actually as good as it was in Istanbul, and this weekend is actually forecast for, I think, about 30 degrees. So there's a good chance it's going to be hotter this weekend. Look at that. I mean, it's going to be 28, 29, 30 degrees here this weekend in Poole. Well, let's have a look at Tekirdağ. That's where we were. That is going to be about the same temperature, about 29 degrees. So I've swapped like for like. I have chatted to Chris. He popped over, and good old Uncle Chris. And we're going to get together, make some music, do some fun stuff, musical stuff. By the way, congratulations, Max, on finishing school. That's insane that Chris's son has now completely finished school. That's crazy. Where did those years go? And he has also said that I can borrow his bicycle whilst I'm here, which is fantastic, because I had a look around Facebook Marketplace. Couldn't find a bicycle for less than like 50 quid. from what I could see in the Poole area. So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to go around and show you some of Poole and maybe a bit of Dorset, depending on how far we can get on a bicycle and local transport. So I think the bike needs a new rear tyre inner tube maybe, but that's not a problem. We'll give it a spruce up. Chris reckons it's quite a good bike, so we'll see. That'll be nice. Hopefully it's not too heavy. Hopefully it's a more of a road bike than a mountain bike. But I'll take what I can get if it's free and I can borrow it. So yeah, hopefully I can take you around on the bike with the camera. And I think the weather's going to be good for the next 2 weeks, at least. So, but we never trust the British summer. My God, there is so much bird song around here. It's crazy. The birds are really going for it. It's nice to hear, actually, because sometimes being in Istanbul and Tekirdağ, you don't get that much bird song. You get crows and a couple of small birds, some parakeets, actually, in Istanbul. But yeah, not this kind of bird song, which kind of I'm used to. It's kind of my sound bed for life. So yes, so as I should have maybe stated, my goal here is for the summer is spend some time here with mum and dad, do some jobs around the house, do some errands, fix some stuff up, you know, make new some stuff, some painting, some decorating, some fixing bits of wood that are not quite right, like the roof on this thing, for example. And as you saw as we entered, that piece of wood over the top of the door, bits like that. So it's going to be a lot of odds and sods like that, just to give them a hand, because it's getting a bit too much for them now. And also hack this garden back a bit. I was here in the winter and I've already hacked the crap out of this garden in the winter, and we put God knows how much in the refuse, in the green bin to go off, and there was huge piles of it, which Dad gradually got rid of over the next few weeks, months, so that I can finally fill it all up again. But this garden is so wild and overgrown at this point. It's quite difficult to manage. It's a very big garden. And yeah, they don't use it so much because it's a bit overgrown and a bit wild. You've got foxes and badgers that nest behind here under the tree. There's some huge assholes. In fact, I'll show you. Have the ants cooled down now? I think the ants have chilled out a little bit. They've got used to the fact that I'm destroying their home. Yeah, let's have a look at the, I'll show you. This is where the, bloody cobwebs in my eyes. This is where the burrows are. So you can see down there, it all connects to this massive burrow and goes right under this tree up here. It is huge. Let me show you a bit more around the back. It's just enormous under there. It's hard to see where it starts and where it ends at some points. You can see just there. It's huge. Goes all the way under here. And yeah, it's just a massive mound of badgers and foxes and God knows what. I don't even know if they can all technically live together happily. Yeah, I think people who don't live around foxes think foxes are really cute and really lovely, but they are a massive pain in the ass to sort of more rural areas. They destroy stuff. And yeah, screw your garden. You think you've got a nice garden. you've got foxes now. They're just going to dig the crap out of it and destroy it and eat everything on the hunt for slugs and snails. But your flowers and plants and everything are in the way of that. So they're just getting absolutely mauled. So I guess I better go and start showing you the stuff we've got to get on with. So we'll start up here. Obviously, we've got this monstrosity. Let me show you. Basically, the roof needs doing. Like bits of it look fine, kind of, and then other bits of it look not so fine. So yeah, there's also the question of what do you do about the foxes and the badgers, other than they live here now, I guess. I don't think that there's a lot you can do about it legally. I don't know. I guess this is their house now. This place might come in handy this weekend when it reaches 30 degrees and everybody wants to sit in the garden in the shade. This garden is nice like that. It's quite shady in places. It's not so nice in the winter when, you need sunlight and warmth. The UK isn't so good for winter warmth. So yeah, it's a bit overgrown, really. It's just become a bit wild. So gonna have to keep digging at it. Right, let's carry on down the garden. So, oh, that's another thing. Dad has a power cable that I'm going to try and run down the side of the garden and up to the summer house so that there's a form of power up there. He's got some underground sheathing, all-weather underground sheathing that we can put a cable into. I am led to believe, we'll see. Lots of stuff needs finding and unearthing. So, right, see you in a bit, summer house. Another operation is the pond that used to be here when I was a child and has gradually sort of deteriorated into a swamp and now just a ditch that has wild brambles in it. So, yeah, let's have a look. It's, you can kind of see there was a pond at some point in here, but not kind of. You can see these stones are the edge of the pond. That's what it was, but it is just now. Oh, look, there's the fountain head. That's the old pump filter fountain thing. And yeah, there was a pond in there many moons ago, but it has since dried up. So yeah, that's another thing. So next on the list would be at the back of the garage here. Every winter, this garage tends to flood when we get a lot of water or a lot of rain. So I want to dig out. There used to be a trench at the back of here that would drain down the side. So digging that out to try and create that drainage again would be good. This kind of, where are we? This kind of whole area here just needs to go, I guess. It's just too much crap there. As well as this side needs a little bit of refining, perhaps a flower bed there or something. Coming round to this hedge is way too big and needs to go. It needs to come down and back. And everything in general just needs to bugger off back and get smaller. Everything's so overgrown. I mean, God, this tree these trees are just enormous. When I was a child, these trees were like 6 feet tall. They were tiny. They were like my size almost. Well, I wasn't 6 foot as a child. You get what I mean. They were tiny. Now they're just enormous. Burning stuff, I guess. I don't know. So as we come down the side of the garage, something else which has sort of caught my eye is these steps here. Mum and Dad aren't quite as mobile as they used to be, and they appreciate a good stair. These steps are a bit chunky and monstrous, so I think perhaps putting in a gentler step with some stones there. Or do I, here's an idea, do I gradually raise each of these slabs to make it a more gentler slope, rather than just having the two at the end, raise these up, and at the same time try and put a channel for the water down the side, perhaps. Something to ponder. Which brings us to our next offender. This damn door is utterly battered. It is not in good condition. So I'm not going to attempt to replace it. I'm just going to try to make it good enough for now. It is pretty much welded in place. I think the only thing removing this door is God. It is rotted and it now is part of the wall. I don't think it's coming out. So I consider that a security feature now, rather than a flaw. Managed to set up the swing chair yesterday. I had quite the argument with it, and it tried to fight back successfully for it. I also did a bit of pruning on this whole area here. This, whatever it is, the palm trees. I did some ripping out of that a little bit yesterday. Over here you can see the table and chairs, well, not the chairs, but this table and the chairs that were up in the summer house were the ones that I treated last winter. So that's a job that's already done, that's good. Oh, as I'm unlocking the door here, you can see the next issue. All of this frame needs replacing, and the window frame. So luckily I've already got the wood for this back in December, and so that just needs templating and cutting up. Unfortunately, it's not very even, the spacing of the frames, the wood frame and door frame. They're not quite, let me show you. You see this part of the frame here? As you go along, it's thicker this end than it is that end. This happens in multiple places. Anyway, we're not particularly looking for good results, we're looking for good enough. Right, and what else? Yeah, so there is the ceiling in here which has some slight issues. See if you can spot them. Yeah, you can see there's just a couple of little bits just there, just needs some painting. Just that little bit there needs some painting, and then that should be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, just a little bit of paint. Should be done. Job's a good one. Perfect. Down here is the lounge door because my mum has been watching the TV in the lounge with the door open for the last few months since Christmas, when we took the door off to decorate it. You might be wondering why we didn't put it back on. Well, that's because we put some liquid paint stripper on it, and it made the door do really weird things. And yeah, I just didn't get round to repainting this door. But it is time to primer it and paint it, get it back on. It's not in worst condition, but it's just got to be done. I think that's going to be one of the first jobs that gets done whilst I'm here, is this door. So yeah, that's the jobs kind of out here for now. There's a couple bits in that corner needs just touching up quick. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's not falling to pieces at all. It's just an opportunity. So yeah, that's the jobs from outside at the moment. There's a few more inside. Oh no, something else I have to show you, which is what we call the French door. I don't know why it's called a French door. I don't believe it is a French door. I think that name kind of stuck when we were children. Somebody said it. Probably one of my grandparents. And then, yeah, I don't think it is a French door, but we call it the French door. However, you can see it is in need of stripping back, sanding, and some work done on it. Oh, and seeing as it's summer, I have already yesterday uncovered and taken a look at the barbecue here. It's a bit worse for wear. It's gonna need grinding, I think. Take a look at that rust. Oh, beautiful, beautiful rust. And not sure about whether it's good to have a really old gas bottle. I mean, it'll be fine, right? Yeah, it's fine. Seriously though, I will be inspecting the hoses and possibly putting a new gas pipe on it if I can see any form of parroting around the hose, because that would not be good. You can see I painted this in the winter. I painted this table here, which is under covers still. This fence was all done in the winter. Right, inside. So in here is the kitchen, which I painted the ceiling of in the winter, and we did all the blue around and repainted the kitchen a little bit to give it a touch up and changed this area. It was blue up here. I decided it should be white because it will reflect the light a bit better, and this room can be a bit dark in the winter. So that got changed. We decorated the lounge, and I think we might do some decorating in the hallway and dining room. But we'll see if we get to that. No door. There should be a door here. And the other thing is, a lot of this needs repainting. But if I start in one place, I'm going to have to do all of it. All of it. There is so much of it. There is so much of it everywhere. And it goes onwards, onwards, onwards and up. That's a lot of painting. Anyway, that's about it for now, I think, in terms of the jobs I can see in front of me. So Yeah. Oh, and maybe a new tap. I think this one is a little. I mean, it's flexible. It's a flexible tap, but don't think it should flex like that. Quite. It's a bit. Yeah.